loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. That's what I thought. A penny for your thoughts, a nickel for your kiss. Grab a dandelion and make a wish. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. That's what I thought. Diamonds in the eyes, gold in the heart. Face like a Da Vinci, her body's a work of art. Got a nigga motivated. She puts me like a shopping cart.
If I would say like, I think everybody said at least every couple to a certain extent should at least experience something like that.
You can't say that because some couples would not.
You should at least go and experience it. If you don't like it, then go.
See, but that's what we just warned people about. You can't go and experience something unless you're deep down know that you're. Like I said, I feel like being a swinger, I always knew there was there's just something about my openness and my freedom that would allow that to be okay.
But at the same time, like I said, so many different layers to it.
But that's a dangerous setup for a female. Like we saw one swinger one time at the club, and her husband was staring at a stripper. She got upset. She literally, and then made him walk out the room because he was staring at a paid stripper.
Don't go back.
That's not a good idea.
We ain't never going back then.
But now that's causing a fight.
Not necessarily. We tried. You came. You know we was coming here to try it, to give it a shot. You know we was here for. You know what it was. You didn't like it. You said let's go. I said okay. We tried it. I'm just saying like if that's a.
I don't think every couple, like I said, you're just contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not saying that. I think every couple should go and check it out. Because I say there's so many layers. I'm not saying you have to touch anybody, let anybody touch you.
But it could be a problem.
You never know that you might just go there and like it.
Or could ruin a relationship.
No, just going there one time to check it out. I don't think so. Like if we said, let's say you, for example, let's say Bree, let's go do X, Y, Z. You're like, I'm not really into that, and you're like, let's go try this to check it out. And we go there.
Because again, you're now doing what I just said. If I said I'm not into it and I'm not willing to, I'm only going to do it now because you want me to.
But just to go and see?
Most women will do it just because you ask.
Yeah, and then you go there.
And then that's not okay.
That is okay to try to experience something new. It's like me saying,
try this. Absolutely. All right, so if I was a woman.
Try this food. And you're like, no, I would never eat that. I'm like, just try it. No, I would never eat it. And you try it and you put it in your mouth and you say, it's disgusting like I thought it was. I'm saying, all right, I'm never going to ask you to try it again.
Every couple is like
That's how you learn. Come on. There's a lot of stuff that you never tried before.
Yeah.
That you said, did you go try it and then you liked it?
I know. But I'm saying you can't compare them to us. We're very understandanding. Some couples, we've been in toxic relationships, KB.
But that's different though. Just trying something to see what you like.
What if all right, so again, every couple shouldn't experience it.
Yes, they should at least once. If they don't like it.
Even the toxic couples?
Yes. Well,
exactly. You can't say every couple should experience it because if you're in your prior relationship, no, I know if I had went in my prior toxic relationship, we shouldn't have experienced that together. That's why we didn't. I knew that they wouldn't be able to handle something like that. Or if I acted a certain way, I couldn't be myself.
That ruins the whole purpose. A toxic couple, yeah. But I'm saying like let me rephrase it. Every couple that's
interested, intrigued, and your boundaries allow it. Period. It's all
about. But the person's not going to agree to go. You're going to say no. You'll say no. I don't want to do it.
And that's someone who's going to be closed-minded anyway.
But you're not just going to go, and that's fine too. All right, you never want to go. You don't want to try it. Okay, that's fine. But if you agree to say, all right, I'll just go look, and if I don't like it, we leave it. Like we do the same thing. Sometimes we go to certain.
I do that to women.
No. Sometimes
if I don't like her, I'm gone.
No. I'm not saying that. Sometimes we go to certain events, and we don't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And if we always say, if we're not feeling it, we're just going to leave and go do something else.
We're open though.
Some
people aren't like that. Yeah, some people
if they're not open, they're not going to go. Period. They're going to say, no, I don't want to go. Say, okay, that's fine.
Well, I'm saying you said every couple should experience it. I'm just kind of like
every couple that's willing to at least go look and go see what it's about should at least experience it.
I mean, we always want people in the lifestyle.
Yeah, but like I said, I think every couple that
I think it's something you're built for.
Yeah.
I don't think it's something you can learn. I think it's something that you are that deep down.
But what I'm saying is, also the reason why I say that is because like the misconception of what it is like it's just one thing.
Yes and no.
It's just one thing. Like it's 100 speed. It just goes from 0 to 100. But there's a lot of other speeds in between. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like go and experience it. You might say, okay, I like looking.
Mm-hmm.
Or you might find out that you like to see someone like kiss your husband or something like that, and you never, and that's all you guys go for. And then you go home and you enjoy each other. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, so many layers to it. You never know what you might. That's what happens here. Oh, it's just not this. Oh, you can do this too, or you can do go there.
But I feel like some couples, it could be you go there, you learn that you absolutely will never go there again on one side. But then what if the other partner, they liked it? So now what if I have to battle myself?
You gotta respect that you don't like it.
But then again, now that you're compromising yourself and what you wanted to do because you liked it. Yes, it is.
It's not compromising. It's knowing that the other person might not like it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta respect that.
But it's something you like. That's messed up. It's kind of, you're secluding or closing off a part of yourself because your partner doesn't like it. And I feel like that can ruin something.
Yeah,
if you both don't have that conversation, don't bother going if one is not agreeing. If one is closed-minded.
No, I'm not saying fucking talk the person into doing it and coercing them and begging them and no. But I'm saying if the person gonna say no, then you're not gonna go.
Sometimes a girl will do something because just they're being asked. Just because they think that's what they want.
But some people can't contain that. Like if they're really not with it, the person's gonna know that they're not with it. I'm not comfortable. I want to go.
And what about the girls that are pretending to for their man?
I mean, it happens all the time. It happens all the time.
That's why I don't think all couples should go. I do. I think that you really seriously have to be okay with it because then it becomes uncomfortable for the other couples.
My point is you don't always know what it entails specifically, so you don't even know.
The misconceptions.
So you don't know what to be okay with. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you just say, I'm okay. I'm not okay with what's this, but you don't really know the full.
You've never tried it.
Exactly. Let's say try. Well,
if you're willing to try. All right. So what would we say for couples that are willing to learn and grow or even just have an open mind? I think in order to even just go to a party,
for example,
be an open-minded person.
We did a speed dating thing. It was more or less, it wasn't really speed dating. It was kind of it was more.
That's what speed dating is exactly like, but by alone.
It is, but it wasn't
for
like
couples.
But it wasn't like, I think what speed dating is, you actually like kind of like talk to the person about their life and if like they're like.
Well, you can. We did those. That was just questions that they gave us.
These were lifestyle questions. There wasn't more questions.
Yeah, but we could have talked about anything. But anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Those were just like fact sheets. Like if you wanted.
Yeah, but instead of speed dating, like we were trying to hook up with each other or pick each other up, it more felt like we were just trying to get to know more couples, like just get to know them. But it wasn't more like.
I thought that's what speed dating was. Speed dating is a hookup.
Speed dating is quickly talking to somebody to potentially date them. That's kind of like what that was in a way, but it felt like more like we just was there to get to know the couples, a little bit better, like.
Learn your community. I feel like it was like getting to know other couples.
That's what I felt like. It wasn't like
see who your friends could be.
Yeah, they like because we're gonna be there maybe another day or whatever.
But then for other couples, it could have been potentially who you could swap with.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It felt.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So.
But I liked your date a lot.
I
was kind of nervous.
That was real good. It was real good. Yeah.
I was nervous.
And like I said,
I'm like, how would they even do it? Is it together? Do we separate? I'm not separating.
No. So I was like, I would ask the question like, who initiated it? Who's the first one that brought it up and wanted to go to the thing? And two couples said that they just sprung it on their girl. They didn't even ask for permission. They said, hey, how about we go to this place? She's like, okay, let's go over there. Boom, they walk in there. Boom. Surprise! Now
they've been married for 25 years,
and the person liked it. They didn't even answer the question. What do you think about going?
Was open-minded.
No, the other girl, the tall girl, and the guy, the tall light-skinned girl.
She said she was gay.
Yeah, but she said when they went there the first time, she actually kind of liked it.
He threw her to the wolves.
He threw her to the fire.
That's messed up.
And she complained about it when they left.
She said they fought.
They argued, but then she's like,
that's what I'm saying. I could have messed it up.
She could have, but then she recanted it. It was like, oh, I could have liked it, and then they got into it. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't know what you particularly gonna like until you go and check it out. That's what I'm saying. I always think people should be open-minded and willing to try because, listen, I was super judgy of a lot of things, and just did them last night. Yeah, at the end of the day, it should be fun for both people, for both parties, for both people in the couple. It should be just at the very least fun. That's the number one rule. It has to be fun. When it stops being fun for any of the other people involved, then you probably should stop. I think that if we ever had issues as far as like our connection, like if we were having like a rough patch in our relationship or our marriage, that would stop. Swinging would stop. Yeah. For me, I think you got to fix yourself. We have to fix whatever issue we're having right now before we continue to. Because now I'm gonna analyze. I'm gonna analyze. I'm like, oh my God, you're giving her too much attention. Oh my God, you're hitting up too many people. Now you're
You know.
Yeah.
So I think before, I
Has
think
to be
that's
a
the most
solid
important.
foundation. It has to be a solid
Always.
foundation, and both of you guys have to think it's fun, you know, and enjoy whatever comes along with it. Because
free.
Because like let's say if we went to
like Kwan's giving people hickeys.
Oh, that's a different story. That's
no, but that's for me that would have been a hard
no. I didn't give anybody.
no.
First of all, I didn't give anybody a hickey. Right?
I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
But where that comes
it was a
from,
joke, a side joke.
Where that comes from is like some of the guys, even if they're with their significant other, right? Like now, when you find out what a couple's into, like some of these guys into full swap, and they'll ask, you know, are you guys into full swap?
We're very clear.
We're like, no, you know, and they always then they go to, why not? Is because of her or because you don't want to let you? You know,
and we don't mind answering those questions.
Yeah,
we're very open from the beginning with everybody anyway.
Yeah, so because they're gonna automatically think that, all right,
he's saying no.
I'm saying no, but maybe she's into it. You know what I mean? So they
maybe she'll hook up with me on the side if I catch her in the bathroom.
That type of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
It's usually there is some sly stuff that happens at those parties.
And that comes with the dynamic of the couple too. The couple, the respect level of the couple, the power structure of the couple.
And again, that's the analyzing. You can see it, you can read it, you know where it's gonna go.
Because you can see one guy, he might be all up in Bree's face, and his girl's over there sitting on the other side of the room looking like this piece of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I feel
and that's
bad.
the uncomfortable part about it. That's whack. So with that being said, like these guys, and Nikki already asked, you know she's not swapping. So why are you still lurking around? They won't cross the line. You know what I'm saying? Like
I like the compliments. I like the guys that are very they'll walk by oh my God, you guys look great, or I love your shoes, I love your gesture, or the hair comments. You know?
Yeah, that's fine.
I like that. But you know, there are men.
A lot of stuff comes with the territory, and that's one of the things that comes with the territory. When you're in there, you know, a lot of people are naked, you know, and and you never know what other couples are into. So to some extent, you gotta test the waters to see which way things gonna go, because you never know. You might, you know. So, but when you decisively and clearly know what
and then
they
still try, I think,
or just be lurking around, like just being
stay around where you are.
Yeah, so it's like, then that's where when these guys start doing that, I'm gonna start going over
to their girlfriends and giving them a hickey.
Give them a hickey. You gotta look at the hickey.
He's gonna reverse psychology them. He's gonna show them what it feels like for them to stare at me by giving their girlfriend a hickey.
Because you know what I'm saying, like you all over here worried about her, and you're not gonna get anywhere. Now, what if I go over here and test it out? See what
it could work though, because then she's maybe in the mood now, and then it benefits us. So again, this is something that I would never have never did with anybody else and brought into, because I'm not insecure. I'm not, you know, obviously there are times of jealousy in any relationship, but I don't think I would have ever allowed anybody to give anybody else a hickey in a relationship.
I
again,
I ain't done it yet.
It's hilarious.
It's kind of a half joke, but
no,
like,
it's
you know
not, because he would.
It's kind of half joke.
No, he would.
You gotta really be pissed.
And I wouldn't be mad. No, I don't think you would, because usually we're drunk at these parties. There's usually a bar.
But these guys, like some of these dudes, where they were like, yo, but even if I wasn't in the picture, you probably wouldn't have a chance anyway.
Well, no, because I fully would have wanted women.
I know that, but what I'm saying, like, even if outside of all of that, you know what I'm saying?
And it still would have been a no.
A one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these dudes,
the way they do it, it would have been a no.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, just the way their parents, you know what I'm saying? Maybe their parents, or
it still would have been a no.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. So
yeah, I'm agreeing.
But if I go over there and start, you know, cozying up with your girlfriend, it might not go that way. So, you know. So that's the thing. It's kind of like a half joke.
We're a team here, okay? Mm-hmm. We mutually try and bag women.
And the thing is, too, like,
it sounds horrible.
The thing too is like, all right, let's say we've been to 10 functions of that sort. Mm-hmm. We probably only hooked up maybe 1.5. You know what I'm saying?
We have a good amount of hookups.
Yeah, but it's not
it's not
it's
every
time. Way less. It's less than half. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so a lot of times we go there. Yeah, it's a party. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we go there, we're not going there just
it's not expecting a hookup.
Yeah, so we leave and we just had a good time, you know what I'm saying?
And probably going to do things, because now we're
stimulated, you know
burnt up, you know?
We're stimulated, yeah. We're
stimulated. I like that one.
You like that?
I like that one. That's a great one, because I was going to say fired up.
Fired up, that works too, you know?
No, but I like that. I'm stimulated now, because, you know, you're in a sexy area.
Yeah. Had a good time, you know.
Great time. And I love a stripper.
Mm-hmm.
We learned that.
Yeah, man. So it's like, it works for us.
Mm-hmm. So I guess that's a huge coming out party. Very detailed coming out.
Like, you know, comment about it, ask any questions. And on top of that, it's going to be.
Wait, let me clarify.
Well, in the near future, we're going to have some interviews from different swingers that.
Yes.
Everybody's
different. Every couple's different.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to have, that show you the different levels of things and what they're into and like how it affects them. So we're going to have.
We're still learning.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm.
Every time we do something, I learn at least one new thing.
And we have new rules too. Like, all right, so at this party or this function, we're gonna do X, Y, Z, and this, and that, and that's another thing too. You have to be clear about what we're gonna do.
Strategy plan.
Mm-hmm. Like, all right, this, and that, and if this on this and this on that, we're gonna do this and this and that. Boom, boom. So, and then, we while we're there, people are always offering us like, "Hey, come up our room," and like, we're like,
I loved the hotel party because of that. Like, I think we made friends. Like, I left with numbers, and we found like a group of a couple like friends, but they're couples that I would genuinely hang out with, and like, listen, they invited us to their house. We went up to their rooms most of the weekend. They had me like him doing craziness.
They talked me into putting on like a romper. Like
it was a stripper.
Hoochie daddy romper.
It was a stripper.
It was worse than hoochie daddy romper. Like
no, this is what I'm saying. Male strippers, they wear like little things with the short type things, and that was.
They talked me into doing that.
I would have never thought they could.
1 year room, right? You do.
To
a certain extent, not all the stuff they be doing, but yeah. So
there was a lot of fun stuff.
It's a lot of
Someone
fun.
lost their wife.
Yeah. So.
Said someone, it's just the craziest experiences. Like, it's literally like a dream when you're in these places because it's like wildness is happening.
It's more like,
but it's normal.
It's like, what do they call? Like almost like the it feels like the metaverse type thing. Like
you're in an alternate reality.
Yeah, and it's feel like it kind of feel like everybody like Avatar. You see people with these funny clothes on. You might see somebody with some wings on and like nothing else.
But it's so normal.
Yeah, so normal. And
that people are ignoring it.
So we're all down there, like in this lobby area, and
we're in the room.
What was it?
We were in the room in our friend's room, talking to another couple who was obsessed with my nails, right? He kept trying to convince me.
That guy. Yeah. So
he was telling me how much he loved my hair.
No, he said he loved how to get it. He loved getting his back scratched.
And it was like the Cardi B nails. He said, yes,
with
those.
the coffin nails.
Coffin, knew his type and everything.
Yeah, he knew. He's like, he knew them joints. And we kind of like talking to him, and he's like real infatuated with Bree, like seeing his eyes. His eyes like, you got the hard eyes like
in. And his wife, I felt so bad. She was mad at me, I think, at first.
I think she might have been a little bit tired because the next day
she was nicer.
But
I don't.
And at the same time, she's the one who was like, "Oh, yeah, you come hang around with us anytime." Yeah,
okay, so
yeah, I
felt bad though
because the night before she might be a little tired. The other day,
it was late.
Next time she was like, "Yeah, you don't have to do all this, and you can come hang around with us, and it's cool." Like she was like,
"Oh, you're right. You're right."
Yeah.
I was drunk the whole time, so it's fuzzy, and then I get little bits and pieces, but. It was great. But anyway, we're in our friend's room.
So this guy comes out of nowhere. He's like, no boxers, no shirt, boxers. He's like,
No, he just walks in the room. Like, literally, we're all conversing solely. It's like 8 people on the bed, on chairs, drinking liquor in the back of the hotel room.
Yeah, to me, he just came out of nowhere. He just came up my peripheral vision. He just came in, popped in. He's like, yo.
No, so seriously, there's 8 people in the back of the room, on the beds, on the chairs. Everybody's drinking, having fun with their husbands, wives, or partners.
People in lingerie.
They're holding us up in the hallway area near the bathroom, about to leave the room. And out of nowhere, go ahead.
This guy pops in, right? He's like, "Hey, has anybody seen my wife? She went to go smoke a cigarette about two days ago." And everybody Bree was like, "Maybe she's in the bathroom." Like, Bree.
But then everybody, listen. Everybody's like, I feel like it got quiet for a second.
And he was like,
and then everything got loud again. Like they just kind of
like sucks to be that guy. I'm like, I'm not getting into that one. And here goes Bree. Maybe she's in the bathroom. She ain't in no damn bathroom.
But I was so drunk. It was probably like 4 a.m. at this point, the first night. First of all,
but
it came out of nowhere. Everybody got quiet, and then they looked at him and
we should have bust out laughing.
But, if I was sober, I would.
But the reason why I think nobody bust out laughing because nobody wants to be that guy. Nobody wants to be like that.
So it was real.
It was real, but it's like nobody wants to be the person, whether man or woman. You're sitting there watching TV, and your other significant other goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna go and get some ice from the ice machine," and then poof, an hour or two later, She ain't. Nobody wants to be. So
but it was real. It wasn't even like a joke.
Yeah, it was real.
It was real. Like I said,
Like
there's a party going on in this room. This is a group of people that know each other.
There's a party going in the hotel.
But then this room specifically knows each other.
Yeah.
There's people in this room are friends. So he came into a room of random people. Nobody knew who he was. They would have acknowledged him because they are friendly.
The funny part about it, he didn't really seem too mad though. He was
seriously concerned. That's why I think everybody just bypassed it. It was literally like we were dead conversation with a couple in front of us. Literally, they were 2 feet away from us. Man. And he just popped into the group and was like, have you guys seen my wife? First of all, what does your wife look like? What is her name? How are we supposed to know this stuff? And was like, she told me she was going to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, she said she's going to smoke a
2
cigarette. 2
days ago. And then said it so casually.
Oh, man.
In his boxers.
That was some funny stuff, man.
But that's the stuff that's normalized. Like I said, nobody laughed. I made a comment, but I was serious. I was drunk, so I was serious. Because again, in the female bathrooms, and especially in those situations, we all best friends. Mm-hmm. We are family.
So what the girl did to you in the bathroom?
My dress was messed up, so I had a low cut V dress.
She didn't ask you.
I didn't know this woman from Holomon, but we were in the mutual bathroom.
She was right up in there.
She said, "Girl, your boobs." Ripped open my dress, my nipples out. She's just fixing my boob tape, and she's like, "You know what? It's messed up. Let's do this." And then continuously adjusting everything. I don't know this lady, but she's like, "All right, you know what? Let's just do this."
You didn't ask her to be your stylist or nothing like that. She was just like, she took it upon herself.
Just hooked me up. But it wasn't like violation either.
Yeah, I like to call them the David Copperfields.
But it wasn't even that. It was just genuinely like, girl, sis, let me help you because you look good, but you're a little drunk, so I got you.
Yeah, she was copping the feel. She did it. She had her own ulterior motives. You know,
she made me look good.
Yeah, I mean,
she fixed my dress in a way that it didn't mess up all night.
I don't blame her. I ain't mad at her, but you know.
But again, that's that free.
Yeah.
But nice. Like they're not doing it in an ulterior way. She seriously was like, all right, like let me help you real quick. I got you. And it wasn't weird and no judgment.
Mm-hmm. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. That's what I thought. A penny for your thoughts, a nickel for your kiss. Grab a dandelion and make a wish. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. That's what I thought.